Long before rockets, satellites, or NASA, there was a civilization that mapped the heavens with stunning accuracy. A civilization that predicted eclipses, tracked planets, and even invented the world's first scientific methods almost 4,000 years ago. Who taught them? How did they do it without telescopes, computers, or even metal tools? Today we're traveling back in time to uncover the mind-blowing engineering of the ancient Babylonian astronomers, the first space scientists in human history. Babylon, an ancient supercity in Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, a world of temples, mathematics, and sky watchers. The Babylonians believed the heavens were a divine message, but unlike other ancient civilizations, they didn't just worship the sky, they studied it scientifically. They built a class of experts known as the astronomer priests. These weren't ordinary priests, they were the world's earliest data analysts, mathematicians, planet trackers, eclipse forecasters. For over 1,000 years, they kept daily records of the sky, and what they discovered still shocks scientists today. Imagine thousands of data logs, but instead of notebooks or computers, they used clay tablets. Archaeologists have discovered more than 5,000 astronomical tablets, many from the library of King Ashurbanipal. On these tablets, they recorded planet positions, lunar phases, solar eclipses, weather patterns, unusual celestial events. It's the world's longest-running scientific database, handwritten in cuneiform. One tablet even logs the appearance of Halley's Comet in 164 BC. These tablets are the Babylonian version of NASA mission logs. Without telescopes, how did they get such accurate results? They used brilliant low-tech engineering. 1. Fixed observation points. They built high terraces and temple rooftops, like the famous ziggurat of Babylon, to monitor the sky with consistent angles. 2. Geometric methods. Instead of guessing, they used right triangles, proportions, early algebra. This allowed them to track how planets moved across the sky in arcs, centuries before Greeks used geometry for astronomy. And 3. Water clocks and shadow measures. They measured time using water clocks for constant flow, shadow lengths for calculating solar position. These simple tools gave them astonishing accuracy. Babylonians were the first to realize planets move differently from stars. They tracked Jupiter, Venus, Mars, Saturn, and Mercury. And they noticed something NASA also studies today: planetary retrograde motion, when a planet appears to move backward in the sky. They created mathematical models to predict it. In fact, recent research shows they used a method identical to what modern astronomers call the trapezoid rule, a technique taught in modern calculus. And they did this 1,500 years before calculus was invented. Their Jupiter calculations were so precise, scientists said, this is the earliest known use of geometric reasoning in any astronomical record. These weren't primitive skywatchers. They were early astrophysicists. Of all their discoveries, this one is the most impressive. They predicted eclipses. Yes, without computers. How? They discovered something called the Saros cycle, a repeating pattern of lunar and solar eclipses roughly every 18 years. With this knowledge, the Babylonians could say when an eclipse would occur, which type, solar or lunar, how long it would last. This is the same cycle NASA uses today to catalog eclipses. The fact that Babylonian astronomers cracked this without modern instruments is nothing short of genius. One of the most important tablets in human history is called MUL.APIN. This was the Babylonian astronomy encyclopedia. It contained star catalogs, rising and setting times, constellation maps, seasonal calendars, planet cycles. It even listed the same constellations we use today, including Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini. MUL.APIN became the foundation of Greek, Roman, Islamic, and eventually modern astronomy. In a way, MUL.APIN is the great-grandfather of NASA star charts. Babylonian astronomy directly shaped: Number 1. Greek astronomy. Greek scientists like Hipparchus and Ptolemy used Babylonian data for their star catalogs. Number 2. Islamic Golden Age. Arab astronomers translated Babylonian star names and adopted their mathematical methods. Number 3. Modern astronomy. Today, scientists still rely on the Saros cycle, Babylonian lunar models, and methods for tracking planetary motion. Babylonians were the first to treat the sky as a predictable machine, not a mystery. They created the first scientific tradition that saw nature as measurable, recordable, and understandable. NASA stands on the shoulders of Babylon. The story of Babylon is more than ancient history. It's a reminder that human curiosity is timeless. These astronomers had no electricity, no metal tools, no modern math, no telescopes, yet they unlocked secrets of the universe that we still use today. Their work proves something powerful. Humanity has always looked to the stars, not just with wonder, but with intelligence. So, the next time you see a NASA rocket launch or hear about a new space discovery, remember, thousands of years before all of this, the Babylonian astronomers were already exploring the cosmos from the rooftops of ancient temples. Pause. If you enjoyed this journey into ancient science, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next documentary. Thanks for watching, and keep looking up.